Hello, YNABers. My name is Jesse Meekum, and this podcast does not have a number, but welcome to YNAB, where we teach you 4 rules to help you stop living paycheck to paycheck, get out of debt, and save more money. This podcast does not have a number because it's a bit of a special podcast. I'm inserting it into the regularly recorded program to just wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving, if you celebrate Thanksgiving here in the United States, but only really to remind you to perhaps do an exercise with me, and that is to get out a piece of paper, not your phone, get out a pen, not your stylus. Do people use stylus? Styli? Still? I don't know. And just start making a crazy long list of everything you're grateful for. I've found, as I've grown anxious for financial goals to be reached in my own personal life, that many times it would start to make me feel a little bit of discontent, and not the kind that moves you to action or the kind that's healthy, just a little bit of discontent, but some that would actually kind of eat at me a little bit, where I wasn't content with the rate with which we were accomplishing this or that financial goal. And every once in a while, you just have to kind of reset. And one way to do that is just to write down everything you're grateful for, everything you have. And I do that every year at this time, and it takes me 20, 30 minutes, but it is kind of a nice recalibration, and I'd encourage you to do the same. If you're budgeting and you're frustrated, you're feeling some discontent because you just can't put as much money toward X as you'd like, or something just happened to the water heater and now you need to pay money for that instead of putting money toward this other thing that you were excitedly funding, that's a good time to just break out that list and add a few more things to it, and maybe review it. A lot of the time when we're really getting into the budgeting, we can really get excited, get anxious, and kind of become a little obsessed, perhaps, when it comes to reaching goals that are actually really long-term, really big goals. So if you've set the audacious goal of being out of debt, or you've set the audacious goal of paying off your mortgage 10 years earlier, whatever it may be, that goal you're living as you're budgeting, you're doing this right, you're funding it regularly. So you're seeing that goal regularly. And this is coming from a guy that reviews his annual goals every single morning. So I know how it feels to be reminded of a goal all the time. And yet, because you're seeing it so frequently, you aren't necessarily seeing the progress that's being made. And that's one other reminder that perhaps things aren't going as quickly as you would like them to. So I would encourage you, in this time of Thanksgiving, especially as we start marching right into the holiday season, that you just take a little bit of time, write down what you're truly grateful for, and see if that doesn't put the rest of these wants and great desires in perspective. Until next time, follow YNAB's 4 rules and you will win financially. You've never budgeted like this.